Before we learn about latitudes and longitudes, take a look at this globe. Have you ever noticed these lines drawn around the Earth? They may look simple, but they help us find any location with incredible accuracy. Let's begin with the latitudes. These are lines drawn from east to west or west to east. Longitudes are lines drawn from north to south. The Earth or the globe is divided into two parts. We have the eastern side and the western side. It is separated with a line at the middle, which we call the Greenwich meridian. It is the longitudes which affect time. Usually, 1 degree is equals to 4 minutes, or 15 degrees is equals to 60 minutes. 60 minutes is the same as 1 hour. Again, countries in the east, their time is ahead. Countries in the west, their time is behind. A good example of this is like the celebrating the New Year's Eve. There are countries which cross over to the New Year ahead of others. A good example is Hong Kong, China. Crosses it is its time zone is plus 8 hours, while a country in while Toronto in Canada, it's minus 7 hours. So Hong Kong crosses the New Year ahead of Toronto in Canada. What brings about this difference in time zones? Let's find out now. But there are ways we can calculate the exact times using the degrees that I've mentioned. 1 degree, 4 minutes. 15 degrees equals to 60 minutes or 1 hour. So to find time, we use the concept of a number line. Concept of a number line. This is 0 degrees, the Greenwich meridian. When we have two towns on the same side, this is the eastern side. We have two towns on the eastern side. To find their degrees, we minus. Find their degrees, we minus. Also, if they are on the same side, this is the Greenwich meridian. If they are on the same side, like west, we have to minus the degrees. We only add when they are on different sides. For example, this is the Greenwich meridian. This is one town east and another town on the western side. So we have to add. To find the difference in degrees here, we have to add. Let's do an example. Find difference in degrees. We have town A, which is 47 degrees east, and town B, which is 30 degrees east. So to solve this, you notify this is 0 degrees, the Greenwich meridian. One town is 47 degrees east. 47 degrees east. Another town is 30 degrees east. To find the difference in time between these two countries, A and B, we have to minus. We take 47 degrees minus 30 degrees, which we get as 17 degrees. To find the exact time, 1 degree is equals to 4 minutes, based on what we have mentioned above. What about the 17 degrees cross multiply? So we'll have 17 degrees times 4 minutes, then divide by 1 degree. The degree will cancel out. We remain with 17 times 4. 17 times 4 is 68 minutes. 68 minutes is the same as 1 hour, which is 60 minutes, and then 8 minutes. So this is the time difference between the two towns. Let's check on another example. Let's check on another example. Example 2. Example 2. We have a town A, 18 degrees east, and town B, 30 degrees west. Let's find the difference in longitudes. You notice they are on different sides, east and west. So we are going to add the degrees. We take 18 degrees plus 30 degrees, which we get 48 degrees is the time. 48 degrees is the time difference. So to get the exact time, use 1 degree is equals to 4 minutes. What about 48 degrees? So there we have to cross multiply, where we are going to be having 48 degrees. We multiply it with the 4 minutes, and then we divide by 1 degree. So 48 times 4, we are going to get 100 and times 4 minutes divided by 1 degree. So we are going to get 192 minutes. This we can convert to hours. Just divide by 60. Then you can get the exact time difference. So let's work out another question. Example 3. Determine local time in Abuja. Abuja is in Nigeria at 7 degrees east longitude when time in Accra at Greenwich meridian. Meridian is 10 p.m. night. The first thing we need to know here is Accra at the Greenwich meridian, its longitude is 0. So we are going to have this. This is 0 degree, the Greenwich meridian. While Abuja, it is 7 degrees east. This is not south, east is this side. So 7 degrees east. This is Abuja. Time at the Greenwich meridian is 10 p.m. So the time here is 10 p.m. So to solve this question, we start by finding the longitude difference. Just like the concept of a number line. What is 7 minus 0? 7 degrees minus 0 degrees. It is just 7 degrees. That is the longitude difference. Then 1 degree is equals to 4 minutes. What about the 7 degrees? What about 7 degrees? So we're going to have 7 degrees times 4 minutes divided by 1 degree. The degrees will cancel out. So we remain with 7 times 4, which is 28 minutes. It means the time difference between the Greenwich meridian 0 degree and 7 degrees 28 minutes, but we have time at the 0 degree mark. It's 10 p.m. And like I said before, countries in the eastern side, their time is ahead. So we are going to take 10 p.m. We add 28 minutes. We add. That means our answer will be 10:28 p.m. This will now be the time in Abuja, 10:28 p.m. I hope you have seen the question. Let's calculate another question. Example 4. Example 4. Let's work out. Example 4. Town A, its longitude is 45 degrees east. And town B, its longitude is 75 degrees east. So if it is 2 p.m., let me add, it is 2 p.m. at town B. We want to find the time in town A. Find time in town A. There is the question. So let's solve it quickly. This is the number line. 0 degrees, the Greenwich meridian. One country is far east. I can see 75 degrees east. It is far east. The other countries are 45 degrees east. They are both on the same side. But it is 2 p.m. in town B. This is town A, 45. Then town B, 25. It is 2 p.m. at town B. So we want to find the time in town A. You can see now it's like we are moving westwards. We are moving this direction. And time on the west side is usually less. So we start by finding difference in degrees. Since they're in the same side, we minus 75 degrees minus 45 degrees, which we get 75 minus 45 is 30. 30 degrees is the time difference. Then 1 degree is equals to 4 minutes. What about the 30 degrees? Cross multiply. We'll have 30 degrees times 4 minutes divided by 1 degree. The degree will cancel out. So we will have 30 times 4. 30 times 4 is 120 minutes. Which when you divide by 60, that is exactly 2 hours. This is the same as 2 hours. So if it is 2 p.m. in town B, in town A, it will be 2 hours behind. It will be now be 2 p.m. minus 2 hours. It will be 12 p.m. It will be 12 p.m. 12 p.m. is our answer. So I'm leaving you with an assignment. So the time in town A, 4 degrees west. We have town A and town B. Town B is 14 degrees west also. They're both in the western side. But time at town B is 11:56. Time at town B is exactly 11:56 p.m. Let's use AM. 11:56 a.m. So find time at town A. You'll try that question, huh?